It's match number 18. The champions versus the debutants. It's Kolkata versus Mumbai. Here come Kolkata. Vineet's first weapon. First arrow lands outside. Mumbai off the mark.
Yeah, that's an interesting start for me. They go straight to their big weapon on the opposite, fires wide out the back. The thing that we know about this team, though, is that they can score in 4 or 5 different positions. So actually, they can level out the pressure. So it won't matter too much early on if Vineet doesn't score.
Such a battle of nerves this is going to be. Tried a dumpling there. Janshad. Oh, the block! The Mumbai defense has made its presence felt. Karthik is up and away. I love Karthik's body language tonight. Now that is a sign of things to come. That triple block. Wow.
Huge moment for Mumbai. They're starting with some authority, and we talked about body language a lot last time they were out, but look at the 3 of them up there, and Brandon, I think he's going to be huge tonight with that energy.
Well, interesting for Brandon Greenway because he got pulled out after a really impressive first set in their previous game against the defenders. He scored 3 from 4 points, efficiency of like 66%, maybe even higher, and then didn't feature for the rest of the game. But Sonny Joseph knows he has to have him in there tonight. More as a leadership, there's no Ratish in this starting lineup either, the libero, so they're missing a key leader. Brandon Greenway becomes more of that key cog.
Boom. Oh, Hiroshi. I thought the idea was right to go down the line. Mumbai got to play with the same freedom they do. That brand of volleyball is so attractive to watch. No half measures when Mumbai play.
Yeah, Hiroshi's going to come in here. He hasn't featured since the opening set of the opening game. He's going to be hungry to make his presence felt, especially if his team aren't winning. It's okay sort of sitting on the bench if your team are winning, but if you're not, then you're going to come in even hungrier.
The setter to serve. Oh, terrible. Past that. Should have done better. Greenway. Libro now. Here comes Vineet. Oh, once again! Oh, no. The block was there. That's all right. I think they'll take that error. You do not allow Vineet free spikes. Make them earn it. It's all right if the block lands outside. These are good signs for Mumbai.
Yeah, again, Mumbai really disciplined in their block, looking really good. I think that just dribbled across the net and underneath Hiroshi, but I like that there's 3 blockers up. That's a good sign.
I was going to say the same, just the fact that they've got the intention to get 3 up because they're such a good attacking team, Kolkata. You've got to nullify that by getting as many blockers as you can.
Yes, they're reading Kolkata's offense really well. What happened there?
I think it's a handling call. We'll have to have another look, but all of a sudden, a perfect start for Mumbai has been absolutely neutralised here because they can't slide out themselves. Right on the front court receiver. That's not where Hardyball wanted. He's passed it almost to the right back position. In turn, they've been punished.
I think that was a double called. Hiroshi's setting hands.
Into Brandon. Boom! Take that, Kolkata! That Hiroshi! That is a hammer from Hiroshi. And I'm loving the way Mumbai have set the tone in this match. So what if you are defending champions?
Let's see more of Hiroshi. He hasn't shown us really anything yet this tournament. I want to see all the Hiroshi tonight.
He was brilliant in the opening set against the Heroes on the opening game day for them. And then he was subbed off in the second set. He sort of was nullified, so to speak. And we haven't seen him since, which in my mind is bizarre, but he's aggressive tonight. And Sonny Joseph will be enjoying it so far.
Ashwal. He tried, didn't work. Confusion, the point will go to Mumbai.
Interesting, because we haven't seen Ashwal shut down nearly at all this tournament, especially the last few matches, and there he gets blocked immediately. Have another look at it. Really good reading there by Karthik. The ball stays alive, but then a little bit of a scramble here, trying to go over, but the setter has put his hands on it. That's illegal by Ashwal.
Ashwal's stats against the Heroes last time out was 10 attacks and only 1 spiking error. So you can just see how strong he is in that area. But if he can be stopped tonight, then I believe the Thunderbolts will go with him and they'll be stopped too.
For a piece. Oh, great serve from Hiroshi. Is he the man for Mumbai tonight?
start by Hiroshi. He is coming in with something to prove, I feel, tonight. Have a look at this execution. He's really, really full palm on the ball. That's falling right in between one of the best passers of the league in Cody Caldwell and the libero.
Cuban's renowned for being aggressive, physical, powerful from the baseline. And this time into the net from Hiroshi, but he's certainly paving the way for a Meteors performance here in Hyderabad this evening.
Sunny Joseph knows the likes of Ashwal Rai, Vineet Kumar, Cody Caldwell inside out. Rahul was there as well under Sunny Joseph's tutelage last year. Now the coach of Mumbai.
Oh,
Super serve! Who's that man? Once again, it's Rahul, the expert, the service expert.
Oh my word. We talk about him being top of the block stats and then forget that he's the ace champion from last year. Pick that one out.
Absolutely clinical on the end line, and that's what he does, right? He finds these angles, whether it's down the line or on the end line or in the channel between passers. He's just really, really good at dialing where he wants to serve.
Not that time. But he'll keep backing himself to do so.
But that's the beauty of the game, isn't it? This format is so entertaining because you feel like Mumbai Meteors are starting to take a little bit of control, playing some good ball, and then bosh, you get a round serve straight in your face, and you're 2 points behind. Unbelievable.
Bosh, indeed. Artek with a strong service. Well, oh! There is the Ashwal Rai we are used to seeing. I love that little push set. It's just a little bit floating past the middle blocker on the other side, gives him a lot of space to work with. Well, we're going to head to the Amul Cool technical timeout, so make sure you come back. Lots of volleyball to play. Welcome back to the RuPay Prime Volleyball League, and we are back in action. Ashwal doing exactly what he knows how to do. This is a great swing by him.
Yeah, just catching the blocker drifting just due to that set being a little bit wider. Wonderful work from everyone involved.
What's at stake for these teams? Kolkata could go up to 8 points. They could go above Ahmedabad for a while, because remember, Ahmedabad will be in action tonight in the second game against Calicut, so things will change in the top half. Lots of changes expected. Mumbai, if they win tonight, they will have Hyderabad and Kochi to face next time. Now, with due respect to both those teams, they are beatable. A little more beatable than Kolkata are, purely on form, not on reputation. Brandon Greenway. Shamim parks it. Now Shamim's done what Ashwal did before we went into that break. Now, there are weapons on either side that can blunt and negate each other. That's what makes this such a tactical battle.
I think so, yeah, turning it really early. I think they're going to wish they got somebody on that. Bennett's caught in two minds there. Also, whoever's at position one, yeah, Garshad also probably a little bit disappointed he's not somewhere near that too, Keith.
Yeah, if I'm looking at Vineet right now, he didn't block. So the responsibility of the player that doesn't block is to take that junk, those tips and rolls and the things that are just kind of thrown over that are not hard-driven balls.
Not make the mistake of ruling out the chances of the Mumbai Meteors. They've got a really shrewd coach in Sunny Joseph. He knows exactly what pains and troubles Kolkata. Now up to the players to execute his plans. Vineet. The block was there once again! They are sowing the seeds of doubt in the minds of Vineet Kumar. What's happening here?
I think this is where first we'll see a RuPay on the go point. But Sunny Joseph, the way that you know a coach knows a team is by the amount of blocks they get, because they'll understand the hitting tendencies in every situation. So maybe this is Sunny Joseph setting up the tactical plan here, and the blocks will show that.
So take Vineet out of the game. as Kolkata's engine room, but Cody Caldwell is there. Sunny Joseph needs to plan for that man as well. I'm sure they have. This time though, Cody Caldwell just delivering the goods. Such a clean, easy looking hit.
And I think if I'm not mistaken, he took that hand, that first ball overhand. So he gets that fastball out and it's beating the block. It's a RuPay contactless shot, even though I think there was a little touch on the block there, but that's a great swing by Cody.
They need to serve. Very well done. He did not try to overhit it, Abdul Rahim, and that shows maturity on court. In a big game, the adrenaline can get to you. You can get a bit too far ahead of yourself. But to stay calm in the air and just give it enough power was great.
Absolutely. Great touch by Harry Prasad, a little bit of pinball. But one team blocking really well, the other team serving very well, I think, at the moment, the Thunderbolts.
Mumbai blocking better than Kolkata. That's the top story of this match so far. In the first set, it's 9 apiece. It could be anybody's game in this set. Hardeep serves flat. Here comes Cody. This time they blocked him. Okay, here we go. Hiroshi. Completely out of system, Kolkata. Beneath. Chance for Mumbai to spike it. Will they? Yes, they will! It's Hiroshi! Hurricane Hiroshi does it for the Mumbai Meteors.
I think this is the first time we've seen Kolkata look really out of sorts. Even in that match they lost against Calicut, it was really neck and neck and it could have been anyone's match, but they're looking a little scrambly here. You can see it starts off here with that Cody being slowed down, the swing off the block, and then two players going into each other.
I just think it feels a little bit flat from them at the moment, doesn't it? Which is a surprising thing because the last performance was so fiery at the referee and everything, and now it just looks a little bit subdued considering what we've seen from the Thunderbolts so far in this competition.
I hope Cody hasn't heard you.
He is not subdued, that is for sure.
Beneath, oh, this time, there was so much venom in that hit. He's had enough, he's seen enough. It's 10 apiece. Vinny's now joined the party as well.
There might have been a little extra heat on that. Was that Aravindan who got the chunk of that?
Oh, big one. Off the head, I think, of Sullivan. It says sorry to the man who set him a lot of balls in this competition last season. Oh, and there's a problem. And this is something that Thunderbolts will not want to see at all because that man has been instrumental in their success, Harry Prasad.
I didn't even catch what happened. Honestly, you blink and you miss things in this league. Walking off the court. I wonder if it might be a cramp. Hopefully it's nothing serious.
Oh, limping away off to the sideline. It looks, I mean, as okay as it can, but certainly walking gingerly towards the bench. That brings a little bit more disruption into this as Kushal Munchai comes in for the first time in this competition. Cody Caldwell with the serve. And this is really starting to be there for the taking at the moment for the Meteors. A few puzzled looks from the Thunderbolts as Harry Prasad is ready to get straight back into the mix. So obviously looks like he's shaking off that injury very quickly. Feel like the Thunderbolts need him out there at the moment, but that's a great swing. And at this moment in time, the middle's running really nicely from the Meteors.
I think that was a touch in the block, and again, we talked about how blocking is going to be important for Kolkata to pick up. They might be just overdoing it a bit.
Beneath, that lands outside. He claims a point. It will be awarded to Kolkata. Hitting that gap. See that this ball went through.
It's interesting because I feel like Kolkata have had all the luck going their way. So they're going to need a couple to go in.
Yeah, I think there was a touch, or I think something's gone the way of the Thunderbolts here. They've been given the point. We'll have another look. Touch, maybe a back foot.
I've chosen not to review it. Vice call, I suppose. Need it as this match progresses. Remember, only one unsuccessful review allowed. 11 apiece in the first set. Kesh Kumar Sinha straight to Hiroshi. Here he comes again from a certain distance and he will get it. Gets a touch off the block. Kesh Kumar Sinha slipped behind the 3-meter line in the backcourt. Mumbai lead by 1. I'm pleasantly surprised and stunned by what Mumbai have done.
I was about to say to you, Manish, we haven't seen any super points yet. Is it about time? Well, super swing by Hiroshi and right on cue. Kolkata asking for their super point.
This is unknown territory for Kolkata. They're not used to trailing. They're not used to losing.
Hiroshi's been brilliant, hasn't he? He's been physical, he's been consistent. He's really been a thorn in the side of the Thunderbolts so far.
I don't see any reason why Karthik should be arguing this. The battle was up well in time. He reckons the super point should not be allowed.
But the only person he's really damaging at the moment is his own server, because it's just prolonging the time it takes to serve. Therefore, it's more like a timeout, more time to think, and more time to cause problems for his own team.
Yes, pick your battles on court and in life. Here we go. 11-12 the score. Mumbai lead. This point is worth 2. Straight to Hari. Janshad. Rahul! Oh my word! It's the block again! That is a charismatic piece of volleyball from Karthik, the captain of the Mumbai Meteors. They now have 3 set points. Hiroshi was there as well. What's happening here?
I love this addition of Hiroshi, but I'm watching the players of Kolkata right here. It's off the net, it's a high ball, you know it's going to be a 3-man block. Where's the cover? That lands a foot from Janshad and he doesn't even move.
So subdued tonight with this energy from the Thunderbolts. It's not the same Thunderbolts as we've seen. Hiroshi, Brandon, you name it, they're always going to the bench. Hiroshi, when he scored a moment ago, was right in the mix as well. I mean, this is a different Mumbai Meteors and a different Thunderbolts as well.
Now, if Mumbai beat Kolkata tonight, they will believe they can make a surprise entry to the top 4, because guess who they're playing next? They play 2 teams which they should believe are beatable. If they can beat Kolkata, they can beat anyone. Surely they can beat the Blackhawks Hyderabad and the Kochi Blue Spikers, who everyone else has beaten. With due respect to those 2 sides.
Yeah, that's a great point. And they lost to Calicut on day 1. Calicut, the other big team that everyone's kind of gunning for. But yeah, maybe they have a bit of renewed energy, some players on court that we haven't seen a lot of. I like it.
We thought the game Hyderabad and Bengaluru was going to be a big one. Mumbai Meteors, if they win this against Hyderabad, is also going to be a big one, because it just throws another spanner in the works. If you're David Lee right now and you're looking at this, or you're Hyderabad Blackhawks, you're thinking that bonus point last night for Ahmedabad was something that went against them. But if Mumbai all of a sudden win this game, wow.
I'm not going to be brave enough to pick my top 4. Nicely done by Vineet. He saves 1 set point. Kolkata's resolve, their mental fortitude has been tested, will be tested. The last 3 points for Kolkata have been scored by Vineet.
Well, Kolkata are not looking like themselves, but I like that Vineet's still getting really aggressive on that swing. It's going to be a RuPay on-the-go point, because he's got a one-on-one block and delivers.
And Vinet's always going to be a thorn in any side in this league.
Chance for Mumbai to close it now. And they will! The first set to the Mumbai Meteors. Watch out, Kolkata, because the Mumbai Meteors are in for a dream performance tonight here in Hyderabad.
High fives all round, but when Hiroshi puts in a performance like this, you have to ask the question, where has he been? This is exactly what they've been missing, the Meteors. Power, a positive attitude out there, a bit of fire, and he's bringing it all.
Yeah, you got to give a bit of credit to the setter there as well, getting him a one-on-one on match or set point. That's huge. 15-12 for Mumbai. We're going to take a little break. Make sure you come back for the RuPay Prime Volleyball League very soon. Welcome back to the RuPay Prime Volleyball League. Here has what's happened so far. Kolkata down 1 to Mumbai. no blocks. Again, that's been a thorn in their side the last couple of matches. Mumbai, 3 blocks, and a lot of them 3-man blocks too. If you want to head over to volleyballworld.com, you can see all of the stats and more. They are our exclusive streaming partner. For me, the story of the match right now, a really unorganized Kolkata side. In fact, I wonder if it has to do with both teams now have their second liberos on court.
Right. Mumbai, one set up against the defending champions. The first installment of what could be the biggest upset of this tournament. We'll find out. Long way to go in this match. Trust Kolkata to hit back hard. Will they? Rahul. Oh, well done, Mumbai. Hiroshi, and that's the first block point for the Kolkata Thunderbolts in this match. That's a good sign.
I don't think that's the end of the world for Mumbai though, because they also made a block on RuPay, and RuPay's only got 1 gear, and that's made it as hard as he can. Getting 3 up on him is really good in the end. Ashwell Rai, he's brilliant, isn't he? He gets across double stacks more often than a lot of other middles in this league.
And you can see the look of Hiroshi there, looking back at his teammates going, where's the help? Where's the cover? That wasn't a straight down block. That should have somebody throwing an arm underneath it.
Pesh Kumar straight at Hardeep. Comes Brandon slightly out of system. Mumbai, they will recalibrate very quickly. There comes the block. But it wasn't going to work because Vineet has altered his channel of hitting just a wee bit.
Yeah, the first pass has to be there, doesn't it? That's the only way. Mumbai are probably the quickest team offensively in the league. And where they play with speed, Vineet plays with a lot of height.
Yeah, and look at how much space there is. Brendan doing a little bit of floating. Kartik's there. He stops. Brendan continues going, leaves open that channel.
Usual looking service motion there for the Pesh Kumar Sinha. Pass wasn't great. Chance for Kolkata. Mumbai are being tested. Oh! It landed just outside. They would have had their hearts in their mouth, Kolkata, allowing that ball to land.
This isn't the first time this evening we've seen Hardeep pass off the net. They're going to have to fix this, otherwise they're going to have to bring somebody else in to help pass and steady the ship. That's exactly what they've done, actually. They've just pulled Hardeep for the time being and brought in Amit to try and just pass. He scored 9 in the last game as well, so he's feeling confident.
There's Amit Gulia. That ponytail and he knew look last year. Dipesh Kumar Sinha, 3 consecutive points off his serves. Moment that, isn't it? Running in to serve. Hiroshi passes in. Brandon, and the block was there. Right. So the Thunderbolts defense has woken up. They shut the door on that spike like they knew what was coming from Brandon.
I have a feeling that they did, and especially because that set was really, really tight and inside. And what we see from Brendan, he needs it wide, he needs it high, and he needs it a little bit more off the net. So he's basically been run directly into the hands of Janshad there.
Yeah, he was thrown under the bus. As a much better performance early on from the Thunderbolts here, and from Mumbai is what we've become accustomed to. Their top level is very high, but then they can all of a sudden go off the boil with their passing and spiking. Talking of spiking, let's have a look at the top 5 spikers. Guru still leads the way, but tonight we're being treated because we have Vineet Kumar at 44 points, tied with Svedanov.
Yeah, he looks like he's been slowed down already a little bit, and that just tells me Mumbai know what he can do. They're focusing on him.
But there are the top blockers, and RuPay, super server in the opener, slowed down his rhythm of blocks. He's at 13 for a while, but then we have Salajan, who's just improving every game. Trento Day has been outstanding as well. We're in for a treat when it comes to the back end of this competition. It is high level, high entertainment, and we're always on the edge of our seats.
4-0 to Kolkata. They're looking a little more relaxed. Defense is working as well. Back to Cody. Rahul then. Cody passes it across. This could be Mumbai's moment. Oh no, not yet. Go for the kill. Amit Gulia keeps it in play. happening? Bizarre rally. Mumbai being tested like never before because the blockers are there. That's how you shut the door on a team that's threatening to shock you.
Well, we questioned where the Kolkata block was. That's where it is, right there. Ashwal leading the charge as we now see Mumbai calling for a super point.
Again, I think this is tight and inside from Aravindan. So although we came after him there, that's just not in the right spot. First time it's on the left hand of Hiroshi. Second time it's not actually in a bad spot. Potentially a little bit too low, and that fast offense actually is a double-edged sword, as Manish would call it, because sometimes it's low and in the wrong position.
The pass isn't working. It's that first step that they're not able to recover from. The second touch needs a lot of improvement as well. Suddenly things have changed now. This is probably the earliest a super point has been called for in this tournament. Once again, not a great pass. Brandon overhitting it slightly. Cody keeps it in play. Here we go. Confusion. No, Mumbai have a chance once again. Pipe shot straight to Cody. Still in play. Mumbai, come again. This time they'll get it. Well done, Mumbai. They open their scoring in this second set with 2 points.
I don't know about you, but with Amit on the court, I just feel there's a better balance. They don't need the points of Hardy. They have that in Hiroshi as an aggressive outside hitter, and Brendan. Amit's just going to bring a little bit of added control, and he made a great dig in that rally. And then through the pipe, also put them under the pump as well.
Lot of long rallies so far, and that just tells me both these teams really feeling scrappy. They don't want to give up anything. That last one going deep into the corner, that's always going to score. Middle blockers, youngsters, aim for those corners.
I've never seen Karthik get so involved like he is tonight. That's an easy picking.
Slightly unorthodox there for the Thunderbolts, but they won't mind, and that man won't mind either. Ashwell, for me, is one of the standout players in this competition. Doesn't get as much of the ball RuPay contactless shot, he just never misses.
And that's exactly the point that I made about that last swing. Look how high he is, A, and B, he's aiming for that deep corner. You see where the defenders are set up. Shallow in on the right and deep in the middle. That's going to score every time.
The outside, Amit, another block from the Thunderbolts. There's a difference here, though, because Kolkata weren't covering in the opening set, but digging their heels in. Oh, the Meteors, but second time of asking. It's that man there again. Last time he went deep to the corner. This time he just hit ones on the sharp angle, and the Meteors don't know where to look. They are stunned here in set 2.
First with a one-on-one block, sending over a free ball. And here is the chance of a lifetime. Ashwal showing that he is, I don't know if I'm exaggerating by saying, the best middle attacker in the league.
I think for me, he certainly is one of the outstanding players, middles or any other position. That's a great turn. 3 balls coming, so the Meteors desperate for this. Only 2 points on the board. Is it going to be 3? 3 is in Hiroshi. Great dig. Cody Caldwell back to the outside. RuPay looks for the sideline. Was there a touch? The answer is no.
Another fantastic rally. Great fight out of Kolkata to come back and show what they're made of. The jump set from Ashwal there. So doesn't land in this time. A little bit of luck, I'd say, for Mumbai.
Brandon Hiroshi is so key to this team. So key for the balance of this side, the Mumbai Meteors. Amit Gulia has come in and showed a great bit of spark as well. Karthik, the captain, serves straight at Cody now. Rahul. Block was there. Well done by the libero. Cody sets it up once again for Rahul. Ooh, that was vicious. That was venomous.
Yeah, it was a huge swing. But I think that Mumbai are doing a really good job of containing him in the block. He's getting blocked out quite a lot of times, even continuation-wise. That will call technical timeout. Time for a quick break from us, but we'll see you back soon.
Welcome back to the RuPay Prime Volleyball League. If you're enjoying it and you'd like to own your own favorite moment of the match, you can buy an NFT. Just head over to www.treasureclub.io. You can also share content with our content partners, ShareChat, Moj, and Yo-Yo TV, and we hope that you do.
This match has progressed like a yo-yo as well. Mumbai first set, Kolkata so far in the second set. Again, great serving. Ahmedabad and the block. What do you say about that? Cody Caldwell. Woo. Wait.
Yeah, I think in these situations, Ahmed has to do something different. He's fully aware he's got 3 blockers on him all pressing, but he tries to hit as hard as he can through the block, and that's just not going to work. You've got to try and change direction, change the speed, do something to catch the blockers out.
And again, all these sets dying a little bit inside. You can see how much line he had, but he's just not able to use it because the ball doesn't arrive there.
Times that the set from Aravindam's been a little bit inside, which fascinates me. Obviously, a championship-winning setup. You expect him to put the ball on the spot more often than not, but in this second set especially, it's been more not than often.
Rahul doing what Rahul does. Another ace serve in the books. Fantastic work by him.
Kolkata serving better. Defending way better. That was, of course, an aberration, but we saw before the Amul technical timeout that there were a couple of those successful spikes that were enabled because the defense recycled the ball on 3 or 4 occasions. So it's a defense that's enabling the offense. That's what makes this sport so fascinating to watch. Every piece of action, every piece of play is so interlinked.
You can see a double substitution here for the Meteors, just bringing off Brandon Greenway and replacing him with a setter. And in turn, well, that man, Jitin, is setting now and he's serving. And it's to keep 3 front court attackers on throughout these last points of the set. Through the middle again, lovely work from Thunderbolts.
It's a good point you made. They want to have 3 taller players in the front court, but when you're going up against this man, look at half his body is above the net. That is such a high swing and a contact point. So tough to slow down.
Now, so while Karthik, the captain, is not on court for Mumbai, likes of Ahmedabad will have to show some leadership skills. 11-4, huge deficit. Once again, slightly out of system. Ahmedabad sends it across. Chance now for Kolkata to spike. Well done by the block. 3 men in the front court for Mumbai. Trying to stop Cody. They have managed to 2 successful blocks so far. Still in play. Mumbai looks like they could win this point. Smart play. Very well done from Ahmedabad. If route A does not work, try something else, and that's exactly what he did there.
I mean, I think they got slightly lucky there because they didn't deal with the free ball very well at all. They gave free balls. Luckily, the Thunderbolts didn't want to pass a free ball into the right spot either. And in turn, eventually, Amit did a good job. Maybe he learned his lesson from previous, where he just tried to hit through the block. Now he goes over the top.
He's clever with that tip, and it's just a miscommunication there between Cody and Ashwal in the back, diving in to get it, but Cody touched it too soon.
6-point deficit. Can Mumbai storm back into the second set? They won the first set in grand style. Julia, just a touch too much.
I still think there's a way back here for the Meteors because the Thunderbolts are still not playing as clean as we've seen them. Throughout that big rally, there was 3 or 4 things that you just expect to be better from a reigning champion. The first pass especially. Sonny Joseph knows that, and he's barking the orders.
They need to serve. Amit with the pass. Boom! Tantalizing wait before the first rep. He looked right, he looked left and said point to Kolkata.
Oh, that's so tough. I love that combination play, and that's something that Mumbai are going to need to do more of. You see here, the middle's coming to attack, so the blockers are jumping with the middle, leaving a wide open space, but just a bit long. That's unlucky.
Unlucky. You like it. I'm not a big fan of that one. I'll explain why in a little while.
Hiroshi passes it. Abdul Rahim rockets it. Still in play. How did he dig that? Wow, well done. Abdul Rahim. Or was it Shamim? It was Shamim, in fact. The number 11. Right place, right time. Goodbye, Kolkata. The deficit now down to 7. Is there a twist? in this second set, Tail.
Well, we've seen the Thunderbolts be aggressive through the middle. Now we see it. Jin's doing a real good job actually since he's coming on. Just providing some real consistency, good height in the middle, and have a look at the bench. They're desperate for a good end to the set.
Cody. Parks it, easy. Deepesh Kumar Sinha will take that 10 times out of 10. DKS.
Yeah, not normally involved in the offense that much, but that's the beauty of getting your middle involved when no one is expecting it. Nice swing across his body. RuPay, contactless shot for good reason.
You know why it was contactless? Because of the serve. Softer serve allows middle to get in more freely. Especially at this point of the game, you just want to be going for your serves. You've got nothing else to lose.
Cody. How on earth did they win that point? I cannot believe it. For a second, I thought it was a missed hit, that serve from Cody Caldwell. Well, this topsy-turvy match has seen the Kolkata Thunderbolts storm right back with a very, very solid performance in the second set. They win it 15 points to 6. Mumbai will have to think of another plan very quickly.
Yeah, this last set sounds like a statement from me, especially because that's not even a particularly tough serve. Cody taking a lot off of it, just making it drop. But for me, that's a statement set all day long.
Statement from the Thunderbolts, but also from Mumbai. It's just something we've seen before. Up and down from them. 15-6 in the second set. The Thunderbolts are back all square. Time for a very quick break. We'll see you soon. Well, welcome back to the RuPay Prime Volleyball League, where the reigning champs, the Kolkata Thunderbolts, have brought it back to one set all. Yes, a super serve from RuPay. 3 more successful spikes. That second set was dominant. 4 blocks to 3 as well. Not much between the two teams. You know where to find the stats. www.volleyballworld.com.
And I'm digging into him as per usual. Hiroshi for Mumbai with 5 points in that opening set, and he was nowhere to be seen. He had 0 following up. So again, we talk about this for Mumbai. They have to have more going in their outsides and their opposites, not just Shamim in the middle.
And this is exactly what we saw against the Heroes on the opening day. He scored a lot of his 7 points in that first set. And then he went quiet, and I was just about to get excited because I thought he just got a block, but he's been told off the outside. Maybe. There you go, Hiroshi did get a block. I thought personally it was blocked out from where I'm sat, but this will show us a lot more detail.
I think the call was actually backcourt attack. Have a look at the foot there. It's just ever so slightly over the line. So the ball, you're right, your first guess was right. The ball went off the hands and out, but the call has been backcourt attack, so Mumbai take it.
And I love Mumbai's body language after that point was awarded to them, so they need a little more belief. Ashwal Rai was blocked once, well done. Blocked twice, even better. Don't you dare spiking us again, said the Mumbai Meteors to the opposition captain. That's a statement and a half.
Great blocking. First of all, I can't believe that Vinit has gone over that line twice already tonight. You've got to learn your lessons, and then you open the door here for Abdul Rahim.
So Ashwal trying to get that second swing, and for me, that first one was a little bit shallow. He went way straight down into the block. He's better than that.
Interesting that they've made the changes and they've kept Abdul Rahim in this game. Sonny Joseph not scared to make some substitutes. Oh! Big one! Round K! Eat that one, sir, he says.
Oh, these Thunderbolts, they just keep coming at you. If Ashwal doesn't, Vinit will. If Vinit doesn't, Rahul will. Ah, this is it's quicksand.
That was a RuPay contactless shot, but have a look who's back in the defense. Ratish, who came out with an injury to his elbow, didn't start. Will this make a difference to the lineup for the Mumbai?
Also no Brandon Greenway at the moment. Being brought off Abdul Rahim.
Just too much on that from Abdul Rahim in zone 4 there. They need to activate Clan Hiroshi a lot more than they did in that second set.
But I can't even remember him getting set that often. Maybe once and he got blocked.
Exactly, that's what you need to do. Aravindan needs to start his game out.
But I don't understand. Maybe Aravindan, once you get blocked, he sort of decides not to set you. I don't know, but... Oh, and again, far too tight. Oh, they got away with it! Oh! Hang on!
Well, that's what you get, boys, for just watching it with your eyes and not with your feet. That ball dribbling over the net, landing just perfectly on the line.
I can't believe what we've just seen there as an underhook knuckle from Hiroshi, and that did the damage. There you go, you said you had to set him a bit more. A little bit unorthodox, Manish, but he'll take it.
Take it any day of the week. Hiroshi to serve now. Cody, control pass, Ashwal. That defense needs to be switched on throughout. You cannot rest easy even for a microsecond against a team like the Thunderbolts. They will gobble you for breakfast if you do.
Ashwal, right, the top scorer for this side right now, 9 points, big swing, and he knows he's just got one. He doesn't even have to hit angles, just goes straight down the middle.
Set from Jamshad.
That's what Mumbai need from Aravindan. And a few of those lucky breaks as well. Mumbai certainly haven't panicked. It's good to see them. They've been able to put that second set behind them. They pressed the refresh, reset button. And I like Mumbai's body language today. And you can trust Sonny Joseph to have many, many plans.
Absolutely, he's not been scared to change anything, is he? I think Ahmed is a real good addition in this game at the moment. Hardeep, a couple of passing woes early on. He needs that pass to be in.
And we haven't even seen Anu James yet, so Cody. Smart play. See, Gulia was there for the cover. Well done. Karthik thought about it. He was in two minds. Do I go big? Do I not? Backed himself. Risk worth taking, I think.
Yeah, the problem is he's a middle blocker, so we're used to having that ball really on the net. I'm not sure why he was set in that situation. I think the players thought he might have been someone else. You're not going to usually set a middle blocker from the backcourt.
Ahmed obviously took the tip cover very tightly, and that took him out the offense as the ball still went to that side, and Karthik happened to be somewhere there. Don't know what he was doing, but
he's got to recover. Got to recover quickly, Amit Gulia. Now you send Kolkata out of system. Chance now for Mumbai to make amends. Will they? Yes, they will.
That man again. And I'm going to say something here, and I mean it in the nicest of ways, but this is a very scrappy game, and that's going to suit Mumbai down to the ground. They're going to want to scrap it out all day long and make it very difficult for the Thunderbolts working.
Yeah, an in-system Kolkata is very, very different than an out-of-system Kolkata, and that's probably what Sonny Joseph is putting his money on.
Service once more. Harry puts it into a perfect spot, and that's what they need. An in-system Kolkata, different to an out-of-system Kolkata, Key Michael, and that was an in-system Kolkata Thunderbolts at their best.
Yeah, great ball in, perfectly executed. The middle's jumping with the middle. It's a one-on-one. Cody's got so much space down the line, and that's the ball. That high and wide ball, you can tell he has a chance to swing it down the line. That Mumbai haven't had those kind of balls yet.
Get better to upset a better team like the Kolkata Thunderbolts. That's what Mumbai's plan should be. Landed just outside. Another lucky break. Mumbai lead by one in this third set. It's one apiece so far in a match that can change the complexion of the top four possibly. It allows Mumbai a foot in the door of the playoffs.
Oh, it puts the cat amongst the pigeons once again, doesn't it? Everyone's sort of riding Mumbai Meteors off if they lose this one, because we say it all the time, we think that 4 wins is the magic number, don't we? Bonus points on top of that, absolutely.
And they've got one bonus point. They beat Chennai 5-0. So that one bonus point could be crucial. Who knows what the scenario will be at the end of the round robin stage.
There's a lot of volleyball left in this one, though. That's for sure. Been brilliant, isn't he?
Yes, Amit Gulia wasn't a part of the starting lineup. Brought on by Sonny Joseph a little later. Ratish with that pass much better. See what happens when they pass better, when they set better. That's what happens. So it will be a mistake for Kolkata to keep serving at Ratish because he's got the ability to receive that serve well.
Yeah, he's been brought back in, and for good reason. If he's able to play, they need him in the lineup, in getting that ball exactly where they want it. So that one just a little bit out of system, but a bit wider of a swing, able to get some angles going.
Again, I can't understand in that second set they hardly used him. Have a look at the reaction here. Not only does he score, but he goes and hypes up everybody around him. He's just feeding energy. Somebody that you want in the game the whole way through.
The crowd is the 7th player. Oh, just inside! Just inside! Mumbai are in the mood to do what seems unthinkable tonight. What a serve! That is a bolt from the blue. A dream serve. Fabulous stuff. Mumbai lead by 3. Time for an Amul Cool technical timeout. What have you got, Kolkata?
Welcome back to the RuPay Prime Volleyball League as a super serve lands in the corner right over the head of Rahul, normally the one doing the serving, but Shamim the one getting the stuff done for Mumbai. Well, here's our NFT partner, treasureclub.io. If you want to own your favorite moments, you can buy yourself an NFT. That super serve might be one of them.
Talk about how Rahul and Shamim could make the difference for their respective teams. Shamim has made his presence felt. Lead by 3. Here comes Rahul. And the block. Oh! Who gets the point there? Mumbai, it is 10-6. That double block denying Rahul a spike.
I really like the way they've gone about their business, Mumbai. They're putting a lot of passing pressure on Rahul K. He's having to do a lot of the passing, and boom. It just pings off of the block and back onto the spiker. That ball's quite wide on Rahul. Brings a block into the game. And a bit of a change in formation, Kim.
Yeah, I think that's smart by Sonny Joseph, bringing in a specialty blocker on the right side, specifically to shut down Rahul.
And they covered that so well. Beneath. Usually the go-to man when Kolkata are in trouble. When in doubt, go to Beneath. They can't overdo it, can they? Because Sonny Joseph has figured a way around Beneath, so the odd occasion, yes, this plan will work.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Smart by Janshan. He puts that ball the opposite direction. Want to feed right back into that big block again.
Turning into a very, very good game on a Monday evening from Hyderabad, isn't it?
I think Deepesh Kumar Sinha is going to target Hiroshi's Sentinels. Like it. Or will he go to Ratish? Ratish is excellent at receiving serves of all kinds. Let's see.
And have a look at that lineup. 5 bodies in the eyesight of Hiroshi.
That's exactly what he did. Chance now. Hiroshi! There was just too much distance to be covered. That set should have been a little closer to the net. A little higher, I suppose.
It was actually off the first pass. The ball was served so straight towards him. He had to work really hard with his arms to create an angle. He brought it off, and that brought the block right back into the game. Smart tactics, making it very difficult for the Cuban outside.
Yeah, you're exactly right. The blockers knew where they wanted the ball to go. And I feel that Mumbai just head right into their plan.
And for those at home, the service angle does make a difference to the passing platform of the spiker. So the more that you serve on a straight angle, the more difficult it is to turn the ball in the pass. If that
This time from zone 2. Still in play. Good spike that was. Smart. Such a smart move that was from Cody. This shows his court awareness. He's not all about power. He's all about knowing where to hit it. There was acres of open space in front of that 3-meter line. That's where he aimed and got that point. 10-9 it is now.
Yeah, he's actually a beach volleyball player by trade, so that little cut shot right there, there's nobody blocking. All the players have pulled off the net. They need to know that they have to step up and be ready for that.
Great swing, and also they need to be still back there. when Cody's about to hit the ball, you need to be still and be able to adapt on it. As we have a look at the MVP leaderboard. Have a look at our MVPs. Which one's your favourite? There's RuPay, number 3. There's Vidit Kumar, number 4. We know who your favourite is, Keith.
Look, I'm unbiased. I like all the players. But you know Guru has a special place in my heart.
Yeah, we all know that you're a Guru fan, Keith.
Look, we're focusing on these two teams here, right? Mumbai versus Kolkata. We can talk about Guru when he's on the court.
In case you're wondering how the scoring for the leaderboard is done, 10 points on that leaderboard for the top scorer, 8 if you are second on that list, and 6 if you are third. So that's how points are accumulated, and a total of that will give us the MVP of this season. Vidit Kumar it was last season, Amit Gulia. And that's how the Cuban makes amends. Didn't have the point, it's still in play. Ratish. Well done! That dumpling, that delicious dumpling from that man on your screen takes Mumbai ahead by 2.
That's gonna feel so good for Arvind, and getting that one over on his former team very nicely done with a perfect ball in from Ratish.
I'm thoroughly enjoying the tactical battle here. There's a real good second ball, but that serve down the line, real dangerous for Hiroshi. He doesn't like passing at all. He needs to focus on his pass before his offense. And then they're just putting a line block on him and saying, okay, you can pass a straight one and hit cross court, we'll give you that one.
There comes Vineet. Slightly better defense. And they couldn't really come up with the kill. Abdul Rahim there tried his darndest best. Wasn't to be.
Yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate there because the defense from Mumbai was on another level here. What a touch that one is. But when it comes to setting, it's covering a long distance, the bump set. There is no line available, and Ashwell does a phenomenal job of just taking the angle. That is not the opposite's fault there, really.
And it's the story of the match for me, this blocking situation. All these balls are dying really inside for these big high hitters on the outside. It's just so much easier for the block to take them.
Hiroshi, once again. Well, they're talking about this man, Hiroshi Sentineless, from Mumbai to Havana, because he is in the mood to inflict another wound on the ego, the pride, the esteem of the defending champions, who have now called for a super point because they want to level scores. The super point is worth 2. If Mumbai win this, they will have 4 set points. So crucial for Hiroshi to serve well and for Kolkata to receive well. Ashwal Rai gets it, scores a level.
Very nicely done by Ashwal. First of all, to get that dribbler off the net, which could very well have ended up with 2 points for Mumbai, but then he gets the ball right back, a fast high set from Janshad. Beautiful execution.
Yep, didn't do anything wrong there, or she went for it at business time. A little bit lucky really off the net ban, but DIY from Ashwal Rai. And Ratish is yeah, a little bit too outside, I think. They're a little too far up, but high to the corners, you called it, Keith.
So impressed with Ashwal's swings. Every single time it goes deep and it scores.
Body language says it all. I love Hiroshi's reaction. Said, all right, it's all right. Calm down, boys. We still got it. Do they? Will they? Karthik believes they do. 13-12 now. Well done, Captain Karthik.
The Hiroshi's getting targeted with almost every serve at the moment because he's really effective offensively. They're trying to like just put loads of pressure on him. I would like to see next time he's on the front court that he gets pushed out the pass a little bit and he can just focus on hitting.
Well, Mumbai need to create a distraction. They need to get, they need to activate Karthik to see if Kolkata change their plan and go after Karthik. It's really a tactical battle that's going on between these two sides. Karthik ready to serve. Who should he go to? Should he target Vineet? Sorry, should he target Cody? Who's in zone 6? Into the libero. Still in play. Mumbai were alert this time. And was there a touch? Yes, there was. They have 2 set points. Mumbai have 2 chances to go 2-1 up in this match.
We've seen this before. Whenever Cody gets a little bit heated, and he did on that last point, his mind gets a little bit lost. He's not able to slow down that block. I mean, good job by Mumbai, but that's just not a clean-looking block for me.
I mean, first of all, it's quite tight, so you need to take everything there. Maybe a little bit too wide from Cody Caldwell, where you just take the whole lot in those moments. Fair play to Mumbai, because Hiroshi called for calm. They've stayed calm, they've used the middle, and they've got rewarded. And interesting game, this.
Here's a look at Kolkata's schedule after today. They still have to play Chennai, the only team who's been beaten 5-0 twice, and Ahmedabad. They're on the way up, so
that's going to be some last game, isn't it, for them? Depending on what situation we're in, it could be a top-of-the-table clash. It could be one they need to win.
To qualify. It's topsy-turvy every night.
The beautiful thing about this league is we still have no idea what's going on. We're halfway through, no idea.
Fast and furious, frenetic, fantastic, fabulous. Any more words? Fun.
always fun.
Karthik to serve. Here comes Cody. The block was there. No entry for Mr. Cody Caldwell. Mumbai inch one step closer to the biggest upset of this tournament this season. Kolkata will need to win set 4 and 5 if they have to win this match. The Meteors from Mumbai are putting on an absolute dream show tonight. What a comeback from Mumbai. They go 2-1 up.
Well, it hasn't been pretty by either side, but scrapping it out. Mumbai proving that they are here to fight.
Fascinating. Vinit hasn't really been involved in the game, Vinit Kumar, has he? A couple of early errors, costly. I just think the heart and desire is there tonight for the Mumbai Meteors. Sonny Joseph set them up incredibly well. They lead 2-1. Time for us to take a very quick break. Don't go anywhere though.
Welcome back to the RuPay Prime Volleyball League. It is 2-1. Mumbai coming in hot against Kolkata. And here's a look at the stats from volleyballworld.com. You can see 7 blocks to 6, 17 spikes to 19. But for me, I'm looking at the numbers of each player. And Kolkata just haven't really gotten their outside hitters going yet. Vinit has 7, Cody Caldwell only 4, Rahul only 4. It's really only Ashwal Rai that I've been seeing. He's got 10 points so far for his team.
Yeah, it's been up and down for both sides, isn't it? The top scorers, when you look at Mumbai, Hiroshi with 8, but remember they got beaten to 6 in that second set, so of course their scores are going to be slightly lower. They've only played 2.5 sets, really.
The key number that matters now for Kolkata is win the next 2 sets. Somehow, anyhow, figure a way around it. They were so good. They were very clinical in that second set, which they won by a huge margin. I wonder what this competition is all about between Praveen Poker and the 2 captains.
Yeah, I tend to agree with you there, Manish. They've still got to cross the final hurdle, which could be the toughest one out of a lot of them. But they have nothing, absolutely nothing to lose here, and everything to gain.
Word of caution to Praveen Poker to make sure that there is no indiscipline or play gets underway. It has, and Cody has started this set with an error. Slightly lost.
Yeah, again, Cody, the kind of player, I think he can be really in it at times, but he easily loses his head and gets distracted by things outside of the volleyball court.
Beautiful word in the English language. Mercurial.
Wow.
Feel like that as a person? Of what?
Guy's a legend.
Lovely fella.
But I also think tonight there's a little bit more pressure coming in his way because the others aren't firing as much. So we're seeing Cody a lot in that supporting role that he does so well. Chips in with 7 or 8 points. There's 2 scoring more than him. He's the glue that holds it together. Now the others aren't firing, he has to step up. RuPay on the go point as well.
Point number 8 to Vinit's name. Ashwal Rai, so crucial. Kolkata have to come back. That time the block Was there, but not able to absorb the shock of that spike.
Yeah, huge moment there. I don't know if we're going to get a chance to see it, but after this set from Cody, big swing, goes out, and Cody's there facing the other team, and he has to be turned around by his teammates.
Have a look at Cody Caldwell's face.
Ashwell's like, no, we're not getting into this.
Cody loves getting fired up.
They've been warned. Remember, there are yellow cards and red cards. Oh yes, Hiroshi! Hiroshi is centerless all the way from Havana, Cuba. He's in the mood to inflict more damage on Kolkata.
That's very encouraging. For the first time, Aravindad's had the ball where he's wanted it in this set. The first couple of passes were a little bit cagey, a little bit off and quick. From there, they have a real good chance of winning this game. But they have to be consistent.
Pumped up. Go piece now in this fourth set.
Well, this won't matter too much. The tension's good from Hiroshi, but the one thing Hiroshi can't afford to do is also get too animated and emotional. They still have a big job to do here. Process-driven, focusing on each and every action, etc. Because now he's missed, it brings RuPay back to the service line. Crash helmets on, please, Mumbai.
Straight to Gulia, not a bad pass. Here he comes once again. I think there was a touch. Was there? Come on, Mr. Coker. What have you got? He's checking with the second ref. Hang on, calm down. Not even decided what the call is.
Mumbai have taken the review, but I think the referee's review was coming as well then. If not, it's a big moment, this one.
I didn't see the ref make a decision anyway. So what are Mumbai reviewing? I suppose we'll know soon. I suppose this should count more as a ref review, not a team review. We'll find out.
I think they're saying the ball's in. I think they're right.
That's nice.
Good review, but when you look at the story here, the big bonus is if this is in, it means that RuPay's service run is over, and that's a big thing in this set.
Well, regardless of who fought for the review, it was Mumbai's point. Justice has been done once again. Justice Coker.
Small storyline. That means RuPay isn't serving anymore. That's another small battle in this war that's been won by the Mumbai Meteors at this moment.
Yes, little things that lead to big moments. Karthik will serve now. Just avoid errors, keep the ball in play. Don't be too defensive. Figure that balance, that's not bad. Straight at the libero. Here comes Vinit. Blocked once, Cody. There's cover. Well done, Mumbai. They're a lot more alert. Gulia! 4 touches? How? Praveen Coker reckons there are 4 touches. Mumbai have got to review it. They've got to review it. They're thinking about it.
Cody's taking the opportunity to do some victory laps before the match is even over.
Looks like he's celebrating the win in presidential elections.
Cody's the only person to have run a 10k race in a volleyball match ever.
Like a sprinter.
And if he is up for election, I'd vote for him.
Me too. I don't think Karthik might be in trouble here if he doesn't quieten down a little bit, because well, that was how the rally finished. But I think they thought it was 4 touches. Is that correct?
Yeah, we're going to have to see the whole thing from beginning to end if we're going to have any chance to count the touches. But everyone's looking a bit confused.
You know, if I were Mumbai, I'd go for a review. Just go for a review. You have one already. Just go for it. Although,
I think you only have about 4 seconds.
4 seconds. Sorry about that. Yeah. I got emotionally drawn into that moment. That's what the sport does to us, to all of us.
Oh my word!
Hang on, sec. We're going to have to see that again. They're calling it a super serve, but did you not see his foot touch the line?
I thought there might be a foot fault here, but this is a game changer. You talk about the small things that change the context of a match here. No foot fault, and it's a perfect serve from Ashwell Rai.
You know, the argument with Praveen Kokar before this serve is perhaps what led to lapse in concentration. So there is an intangible cost to getting into a duel with the referees. Avoid it, Mumbai. You cannot afford it. You've got a golden opportunity to beat the defending champions. They trail by 3 now. Hiroshi. Dulia. It's Rahul. Touch. Now then. Activate plan, Hiroshi, will you? No, they've got something else. Whatever it is has worked. It is Shamim who shimmies across and backs it beautifully. I loved it.
You were calling for plan Hiroshi. I'm calling for plan execute middle attack. There's 2 blockers up there kind of fading away. Neither of them are really going to get a good hand on that ball.
I still think that confidence-wise, Mumbai hold the edge here. There's enough time and they're playing all the volleyball. I don't see the Thunderbolts playing the volleyball.
Cody gets the point once again off the block, off that double block. That's all right. That's all right. At least the blockers were there. They were up there. And the odd angle will go left or right. Science is meant to explain why that ball went where it did. But at least the blockers were there. Do not give them easy spikes.
Yeah, and Cody loves this down the line. He loves facing his shoulders into the court and going across his body. Give him that line, he'll take it all day.
A great swing, isn't it? Just turns it. The block, because he's coming in on an angle, the block just pinches inside a little bit more than you would do. That's why he can get by turning it over the shoulder.
A great serve. One touch for Mumbai. Oh, well done! That's how you do it! Beautifully done. Presence of mind is worth its weight in gold. Well done, Shamim, once again. Consecutive points for the number 11 there.
Wow. And it all ends up there. Shaheen doesn't have to do anything too crazy because the Thunderbolts have done it themselves.
What did we tell you in the pre-show? Rahul, Shamim, 2 players who could decide the fate of their respective teams. Shamim has put his hand up not once but twice. Amit Gulia. Oh, come on.
That's a toss. If you toss a little bit too far in front, you're always chasing it. And it's unfortunate. 8-5 going into the more technical timeout. Well, will the Thunderbolts come back to 2-all and send us to a 5th? You have to come back and find out. Quick break for us.
Welcome back to the RuPay Prime Volleyball League. Here's a look at the head-to-head of 2 players on these 2 teams that are going to potentially decide the outcome of the match. Rahul, an outside hitter, versus a middle blocker in Shamim. I feel like Shamim's gone a little under the radar playing for Mumbai compared to the likes of players like Ashwal Rai on the other side.
Once again, an early call for a super point. Tactically, this is new. This is fresh thinking from Mumbai. I have not seen any other team take the super point so early in a set. They've done this twice in this match. Here we go. And they get it. That is belief. Pure self-belief from the Mumbai Meteors. That's a challenge at the Kolkata Thunderbolts. Now what have you got?
And it's exactly the man we told you was going to be crucial. Shamim getting really high and fast on this attack.
Again, Cody Caldwell, who's been spin serving all night, decides to stand down and float. Gave Ratish a chance to pass the ball perfectly, run the middle, bam.
Kolkata are beatable. Calicut Heroes taught us that. Mumbai Meteors have learned so much mentally as well as tactically from that Calicut Heroes win, and they've used it to their advantage. There comes Vineet. But you've got to stay alert, Mumbai. You've got to stay alert because Kolkata have really deep energy reserves. They have a ton of self-belief and they have players like Vineet who can switch on that magical gear any moment.
Is it just me or has he been quiet tonight?
Very quiet.
I think Kumar has Vinit has 9 points. Ashwal Rai with 11, but I think he's got a lot more in the tank. I don't think that we're done seeing him tonight.
I actually think they've underscored on the outsides. Rao and Cody with 9 points between them to balance that out a little bit more as this game continues.
Now, Karthik knew he made a mess of it. They need to be tighter. They cannot afford to rest easy. They cannot afford to be complacent. Remember, you're facing the Kolkata Thunderbolts. There's a reason why they're defending champions.
Yeah, an awkward-looking set, awkward-looking contact. Karthik just a bit too tight for the net there as his setter's behind him. That's just not an angle that's going to work out well.
I think Deepesh Kumar Sinha could go to Hiroshi or Amit Gulia. One of the two. Doesn't matter. It hasn't crossed over.
Yeah, they're certainly still in this, aren't they, the Meteors at the moment? A good serve, a super serve, something like that. I don't think the Thunderbolts at this moment in time are at their strongest. So a super serve or a big rally win, and all of a sudden they'll get the wind in their sails and the momentum will be running for them.
Well taken by Cody. There he is. There he is. Vinit showing up on cue. You said we needed more of him, and there he is.
Are we going to go a fifth set climax? Or can Mumbai close it here? They trail by 3. They're allowing Vinit to do this. They need to serve in a way that makes it a lot tougher for Vinit to come in for that third play.
And I like their front court at the moment because you've got Vinit, Ashwell, and Rao on the front court. That's pretty impressive.
Terra trio. And you cannot go past that gate.
Spot on cue, just as you called it, Louis. Ashwal and Rahul taking up a lot of space in the front court, making it really, really tough for Mumbai to do anything. Have a look at this cohesion and the timing in it. Pushing and finishing in is Ashwal.
Yeah, I don't think there's a much better blocking 3 in the league when they're all in the front court together. So you've got to ride that storm the best you can and come back punching for the rest of the set for the Meteors.
Hardeep comes back on for the Mumbai Meteors. Perhaps to add a slight defensive edge. Anu James has been missing completely. I wonder if he's injured. Whatever it may be.
Hardeep's coming on the opposite position, so it's the opposite of what we normally see for him in that 4 position. He's just coming in to play right side. And you think maybe to do a job on Cody, now on the front court, maybe just to give a different look to the Thunderbolts. This is a big moment because Hiroshi could serve them back into this.
Who does he go to? Bomb! Is Karthik the captain at the heart of that 3-man block? Well, 10. What have Mumbai got? Do they have the belief to make a comeback?
That's a turning point for me. Said they needed something big, and I still think that the Thunderbolts are vulnerable here.
Love the timing by Karthik. You can see it in that replay. He didn't get fooled. He didn't jump with Ashwal. He's waiting for that combination play. He sees it coming, times it to perfection.
Ashwal's fake there, perhaps a touch too predictable now. Get to the libero. Will it work once again? No, this time they were alert. They saw it coming. The Thunderbolts 13-10 now.
We have a look here, and the libero, he's got his hands up trying to block the view of the ball, but then into the middle, almost gets sucked in and then beaten the outside, and Ashwell again just turning the ball beautifully.
And the reason that works, Ratish has pulled back a little bit. We're used to Ashwal hitting those deep corners, so that time he sees it, goes really sharp and short, and it works.
Hari is limping a little bit, still on court for Kolkata. Hiroshi. Hardeep, it did not work. Where's the cover, says Hardeep, after that block. 14-10, 4-set points for a 2-all lead for us to go into a 5th set decider.
I mean, there's no covering that. I don't think. It's a swing that's a little bit blind into the block there from Ashwell Ryan. It's too steep. Aravindan's in a good spot. I think Hardeep hasn't really got a leg to stand on there.
Rahul, 4-set points. One save. Always on. That error is always on when Rahul's serving. It's always a double-edged sword with him.
Yeah, I
This
feel
is
like
his third service error.
his team allows him to go for it, right? They know what he can do, so when he's back there, they're not asking him to serve safe. They're not asking him just to put it in. They're saying, go for your best serve. High risk, high reward.
But less of a risk for that man because he's so consistent every time. He's contributing in every game, isn't he? There's not a match I can't remember him contributing from the baseline.
Karthik must go to Cody. If that works. Oh, straight at the libero who's limping a little bit. Hiroshi's kept in play. Mumbai have a chance. Amit Gulia. Yes, he gets it! Cool, calm, composed, calculated. Saves another set point. Now the deficit 2. Or are they looking at it again?
Oh, hang on.
What happened there?
I also have questions, Manish.
Me 3.
Wow. That's gone the way of Kolkata. I was about to say how impressed I was with Karthik's defense. And then we've got a bump set, a swing down the line, landing in. The only thing I can think of is maybe it hit the antenna on the way through.
Well, let's have a look. 2 up.
Oh, it's gone outside the antenna. So we couldn't see that from our angle. Wow, how quickly things change around here.
Well, there you have it. We go to a 5th and final deciding set. Time for a quick break from Hyderabad. We'll see you back here for a 5th set soon. Well, we are going to a deciding 5th set, and this was how the 4th was decided. The set a little bit wide, and Amit just dragged it the wrong side of that red and white antenna, so the point goes to the team in red and white, and we are going to a 5th set. Great game, this one, though.
Absolutely sensational. Mumbai have played out of their skins, and what explains the story is beyond these numbers, but makes sense of these numbers for us. Keith, take a look at these. Kolkata spiking better. What have you made of these numbers?
Yeah, they're pretty much neck and neck in the blocks, and I like seeing both these teams step up in their block. Kolkata just delivering in the moment. If you want to head over to volleyballworld.com, you can get the exclusive stats of the RuPay Prime Volleyball League. You will see Ashwal Rai, top scorer right now for Kolkata with 12, Vinny Kumar at 10. And again, we mentioned Cody Caldwell and Rahul, not as much out of them as of yet, 5 and 4 points, but still enough to take Mumbai.
Yeah, they need a little bit more balance on that left side offensively in this final set. Mumbai will know that there's a lot to fight for there, and there is Sonny Joseph ready for battle.
Aravindan, talk about him in just a bit, but there, take a look at the RuPay VIP box. Great seats. Aravindan, the setter of Mumbai, needs to up his game. He's been very disappointing tonight. Now, that man, if he believes he can raise his game, he will activate monstrous spikes from the likes of Hardeep and Hiroshi. A few from Karthik as well.
Speaking of Hiroshi, he had 9 points, but only one of them came in the last set. If he can get back onto the form that we saw earlier in this match, he's going to do wonders for the team.
Yellow card for Ashwal Rai coming out here. That's fascinating. Unsure what for, but he's also still chatting away.
And still smiling. Love that about him. Always seems like he's in a good mood.
Well, for me, Mumbai's decision-making on the net will be key if they want to win this one.
The Hooters are out. Beneath, Mumbai look better. These are good signs. Kolkata showing why they have so much grit. Cody, Janshad, Ashwal gets a point. What a rally. What a rally we've had. Both teams giving it everything they've got.
I just really, really enjoy when we see middle blockers working hard and getting rewarded. Ashwal having to run around like a chicken with his head cut off in this rally. Getting in there also addition. And look, he's coming in from behind the setter, gets off the net, then fires back in, and he reaps the rewards.
Well, brilliant. Ashwal Rai. He's scoring 40% of his attacks this evening. Only 2 errors. Vinit Kumar was saying he's been quiet, but he's still got 11 points. 11 points from attacks, that is. That's good going as well. And that's better reading than what we see from the Mumbai Meteors at this moment in time. Well, there's one though.
Well, Mumbai will be happy with that point. A tough swing out of Ashwal. He didn't really have a good shot at that. That ball, look how the angle between the setter and he has to find his way back to the court. That's tough.
One apiece in this 5th set. I love Mumbai's body language. You know, when we were in a break after the 4th set, the Mumbai team looked a lot more eager to take the court. Just a way to show the opposition they're up for the challenge. Yes, the blockers were there. Amit Gulia and the captain Karthik. Finally, Sunny Joseph smiles. And they found the key to unlock a win against Kolkata. Sunny Joseph, the coach, that man on your screen, former coach of Kolkata, current coach of Mumbai. Can he win the Sunny Joseph derby?
Well, the key is Hiroshi. His serving got enough pressure on the Thunderbolts. Mix that with the 2 blockers. Serving and blocking, so key here.
I think you're exactly right about the body language, Manish. Look at them sprinting around and hugging each other. Sunny Joseph as well. He's such a funny guy. But all they have to do is sprint to 15. Anybody can do that.
Hiroshi. That's all right. That's all right. They'll take it. No worries. Again, take a look at the reaction. We'll show it to you in just a bit. The Mumbai Meteors reaction after that ball went into the net. Body language does more than half the job in moments like these. The shoulders have not dropped. The belief has not gone. The fire is still very much there in their eyes. That's what you want to see. 2 apiece in this 5th set. Ashwal. Great serve. From Karthik. Gets it. Vinit cannot block it.
The only thing I would say for Calcutta at the moment is that they've used the middle both times that they've had a chance to side out. They've missed one of them, but they'll be trying to use the middle really early on. We might not see them at their best. There might be a couple of errors, but expect Vinit Kumar to come to the forefront as this set continues. They might be not using him now, but they will.
Where's Karthik going? Okay, straight to Rahul. Cody. Well done. Well done by the blockers. Hardeep. Smart move. The libero was there. Tidy out of system, Cody. Therefore, the block works. What a show the Meteors are putting on tonight. Shamim, you beauty. Magic from Mumbai.
Magic indeed. And they're putting themselves in a really good position to take this set. As we mentioned, all they have to do is start off strong. Huge block there, dominance at the net. But all they need is a little bit more of a push, and they can have this match.
Their decision-making at the net would be key at the start of this set. They haven't tried to hammer through the block. They've tipped over the top. For me, that's a good decision in that situation, and it led to the block overall. If they can play like this, limit the errors, keep nudging the Thunderbolts, they might have a chance.
I know we talk a lot about serving, but I think Mumbai has to start putting their serves in. I know you can't give a free ball to Kolkata, but you also can't give them a free point.
I can feel the tension here in the commentary box. Oh, this battle is... Kumar straight at Hiroshi. Here comes Amit Gulia, and he gets it. What an arrow that was. Wow, that is an asteroid from Amit's table.
There's been so much chat about Anu, James and Hardy, but for me, this is their strongest outside pairing tonight. Passing, they're both aggressive. I'm impressed.
Incredible hit that from Amit Gulia. Ponytail is an antenna in its own self. It knows where Amit Gulia should go. Straight to the libero. Cody, this time an even better set that enabled Cody Caldwell to come up with the goods. Touch off the block, ball lands outside, point to Kolkata. Mumbai lead by 1.
Cody's been pretty quiet since the last set. That's the first time we've seen him really get into this match, or this set, this 5th set. So I like that he's going high. Last time he was blocked, completely stuffed out. He learned, goes back again, and he swings high at the block.
Remember, it's Ahmedabad versus Calicut Heroes right after this game, so Monday Night Madness we promised you. Oh! A touch of luck. A touch of luck happens.
Was that a super serve by Cody Caldwell?
It's a super serve. And I think we're going to have another look, because Shaheen went for it and then he didn't fancy it. Yeah, I'll take it. And then no, hands out the way. And those moments are crucial. Absolutely crucial for Mumbai.
Could have gone for it. He wasn't too far. Should have at least got a touch to it. Presence of mind, such a key in a high-octane sport like this. Wait to Gulia. Here's a spike. That will work.
You can see that he wanted to get his own back there. And as we said previously, there's one team playing most of the volleyball right now, and I'd say that's the Meteors. The pass is perfect.
Yeah, and the blocker's a little bit early almost. They also expecting that ball to go to the middle, and you can see the blocker in the middle falling down by the time the attacker is hitting.
If Mumbai win this one, I wouldn't know who to choose as the player of the match. Hiroshi or Shamim. Tough call. Doesn't matter. They won't care as long as the team wins. And the Kolkata Thunderbolts rely on their championship winning experience to close this game, but things are falling apart, or are they? No! Not yet.
Sonny Joseph wants a review here. He thinks they're well within their right. And for me, I think so too, because it's an overpass.
Yeah, the question is going to be whether or not the blocker invaded the net and went to the other side and got in the way of the setter as he wanted to set. If the ball crosses the plane of the net, it's perfectly legal. We'll not know unless we see the slow motion replay.
आप जाओ बेटा इसको मीटिंग में बोला रिव्यू नहीं हाँ नहीं है तो कहाँ रिव्यू है आप जाइए
Ashwal, like a front bencher, like a scholar in school, says don't allow them a review, and the review and the rep says there is no review. Don't you worry. Go back and do your job.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that's a good call by the referee. Shamim is way over the net. They're grabbing the ball before the setter has a chance to, and you can see the setter's got his hands up, 2 hands waiting to collect it, and he gets pushed out on the way. So that's a good call.
That net is not an inanimate object. It's like an immigration officer. You can't cross it without visa. There is no visa for you to go across to the other side with your hands at least. Boom! Hiroshi! Sentineless. He is merciless. Mr. Sentineless.
I haven't seen Sonny Joseph this fired up ever.
And why not? He's going up against his former team. That's a great set as well. 2 blockers are jumping with the middle because Shamim's been getting all of the action in the attack. He's up Hiroshi on the outside.
Well done, Aravindan, as well. He's sort of sorting out his setting rhythm as well. He's pumped up.
A great shot, that one.
He's finding the cameras. I like that.
Oh! Floating away. Gifting Kolkata a point. Ooh, Mumbai. Ooh, Kolkata. What have you done tonight?
still anybody's game. We are right there, neck and neck. We're gonna have an Amul Cool technical timeout. Make sure you come back. Lots of volleyball to play.
Drama on a Monday evening in Hyderabad. We're approaching the end of this opening match, and we still don't know whose it is. Calcutta would love to win this one to go top of the table. Mumbai need it. Still really, in our eyes, have a chance of qualification. Nervous. It's a good pass. Amit has passed really well since coming off the bench in the opening set. But Ashwal Rai is huge on the net all evening. Hiroshi has been shot down, and now there's breathing space between the Thunderbolts and the Meteors.
A 2-point gap. Hold on to your horses before you call this game. Not a bad set, was it?
Not a bad set at all. Tough spot to swing, but look at the aggression from the blockers after they shut him down. So Hiroshi's been bringing all the energy from Mumbai, and the players at the net have to let him know this is our house. This is our defending title, and we are here for it.
Easy, Ashwal, easy. Make sure you don't injure your palms. They're important to Kolkata. 9-7 the score in favor of Kolkata.
Well, here's a look at the A23 fantasy leaderboard. Rahul right there on top. And then 4 players who are not in action tonight. But for me, this is big. It's big. It's 7-5. Is it 7-5 or is it 9-7? Either way, it's a 2-point lead right now for Kolkata. And they have to hold on to it because Mumbai is really putting them up against the wall.
Well, he's coming back to the forefront, Rahul. But I think the super serve from Cody is currently what's changed the course of this final set. And then the hand-over decision from Shaheen, who's in the thick of everything. Back to the outside, Hiroshi. Will he be looking down the camera again? No, he won't. He'll be shying away. Cody feels as if the Thunderbolts are on their way to glory.
Is this slipping away from Mumbai's grip? 3-point now the lead for the Thunderbolts. Mumbai looked lost after that Amul Cool technical timeout. And Kolkata seem to have turned on the heat now, just in the nick of time. They are 5 points away from escaping defeat, dare I say. Have they? All right then. 10-7. Kolkata to serve. Straight to Hiroshi. Boom! Still in play. Well done, Libro. Hurry. Chance for Mumbai now. Gulia with the first touch. What was he trying there? Aravindan, no! 4 point now the lead, Mumbai. Showing inexperience. Completely mindless piece of action that from Aravindan. Make sense of that from me, will you?
Well, Kolkata were 1 point up at the technical timeout. They are now 4 points in a row. Mumbai just kind of losing their wit.
And he said decision-making would be key. And I'm sorry, but that was not the time or the place. Everything, maybe it was, maybe it's execution. There's too many sloppy plays coming in now.
They commence. Yes, that's better. They have 2. The deficit is now down to 2 points. Mumbai have the super point. It's 11-9. What have Kolkata got now? Will they dare to call for a super point? They still can. Yes, they will.
Oh,
wow.
Interesting. Interesting.
This is...
So Mumbai have just won a super point, earned themselves 2 points. Kolkata are giving them an opportunity to close the gap. I would not be calling this super point if I were the coach
This
of
makes
Kolkata.
no sense. This makes absolutely no sense to me. If it works, it might be called a masterstroke, but I still feel it doesn't make sense. Anyhow, we'll see how it goes. Here we go. Mumbai to serve. Chance for Kolkata. Ratish, well done. He's given Mumbai a breather. No, not yet. Here we go. Boom! Cold-blooded. That is cold-blooded. Ooh! Icy cool. Finish that. Mumbai had a chance and threw it away. Oh, this is so dramatic, I can't take it.
Fantastic dig there. And I would like to see it again because I think there's a little bit of indecision here between Abdul Rahim and Kartik. Let's have a look. Could they have got a swing on it? No. Could they have put a bit more pressure on with that third touch? I think they could have done, just nudged it a bit more. But in turn, they built through the rally. And it's game over now.
Well, great execution down the line there from Vineet. But for me, the coach just showing how much faith he has in his team and his players to call that super point at that moment.
13-9 now. Rahul. How about now for a super serve? No, not yet. Come on, Hiroshi. Go away, Hiroshi, said the opposition captain. If it is Ashwal, it takes two to tango. And these two have shut the door on Mumbai. For now, they've got 5 match points. How is that for belief? What a comeback this has been.
Huge out of Ashwal Rai. We know what he is on court to do, and this is it. Dominating in the moments that are most important for his team. What a player.
It wasn't Hiroshi, it was Abdul Rahim. I got carried away. Oh my God, 5 set points. Here we go. It could finish any moment. Not yet. 14-10. 14-10. Mumbai cannot call for a super point. It can be called only once. And so they need a Jerome Benit-like performance, who were in a similar position at one stage. He scored 5 points for Calicut to win them the game. Does this man on your screen have it? Hiroshi centerless from Cuba. What have you got, Mumbai?
Oh!
Right, they've got one. They've got one. Start counting. 14-11. Hiroshi has done one part of the job. He needs 4 more such. 20% of the job done.
Well done by Kartik to read that. You knew that ball was going to Ashwal. You knew all day long that they want to run the middle, as they've been doing, so credit to him for staying calm on it.
Vineet in zone 2. If they go to Cody, they could set the ball for Vineet to spike it. Hey bro, it's coming to Vineet. It's coming to Cody. And it's over! Kolkata take it away! That's what you call champion material. The Thunderbolts register a thunderous win. Mumbai have been stunned. It was a match that Mumbai could have won so easily. They came so close, yet so far. Oh, what a game these two teams gave us. Stand up and applaud wherever you are for the guts and the gumption of the Mumbai Meteors. And the cold-bloodedness, the clinical approach of the Thunderbolts. Champions have an extra gear, hence proved.
I absolutely agree with you, Manish. You've got to feel sorry for Mumbai Meteors, because if they would have played like that throughout the duration, I think they'd be higher up the table. I thought they were brilliant tonight, Key. And really unlucky. They went to sleep for a while in the final set, and I think that's crushed them.
Yeah, they're the first team, other than Calicut, to really put any kind of pressure on Kolkata. Great finish by Kolkata to keep their wits about them, stay really composed in that last set, and that's how it was done. 3-2, Kolkata win over Mumbai. Come back for the presentation.